Hello, I'm Alexis Steele, and today I'm going to be doing a voices story time. So we are going to jump right in to our first book by Mo Willems. Mo Willems presents That Is Not a Good Idea. See the wolf and the duck lock eyes. What luck! Dinner! Excuse me, would you care to go for a stroll? Sure. That is not a good idea. Would you care to continue our walk into the deep, dark woods? Sounds fun. That is really not a good idea. Would you care to visit my nearby kitchen? I would love to. That is really not a good idea. Would you care to boil some water for soup? Certainly, I do love soup. That is really not a good idea. Would you care to look at my soup? A key ingredient is missing. That is really not a good idea. Oh, a key ingredient is missing. You! Oh my. Well, we did try and warn him. More soup, children? The end. So, I hope you enjoyed that. That's a fun one. I thought the kids were warning their mom, the duck, but no, they were trying to warn the wolf because they knew their mom was a sneaky one. So, one of the things you might have noticed was the great voices. So we all, or most of us, have voices that we can use, right? And we can go high up in our head or low in our chest. And then there's also some accents we can do. You ever met someone in the South? They talk a little bit differently. And so, yeah, everyone has a different voice and we all use our voices differently. So this story time is about how we use our voices. Maybe you use a voice for your stuffed animal, or maybe you use a voice for your pet, or maybe your parent or guardian uses a voice for the pet and, kind of talks what they think their pet is trying to say. So voices are a fun way to do all of that. So let's go to our next book, Sing and Dance in Your Polka Dot Pants. Hazel loved to sing and dance. Hazel loved her polka dot pants. One rainy day she wrote a song. Come on, everybody, let's sing along. Polka dot pants, sing and dance in your polka dot pants. Oh no, Papa's nose was stuck in a book. He didn't see Hazel. He didn't even look. Would Papa dance? Not a chance. But Hazel kept rocking in her polka dot pants. Polka dot pants, sing and dance in your polka dot pants. Oh no, Mama Nut was crazy busy. She ran up and down in a dizzy tizzy. Would Mama sing? Not a chance. Would Papa dance? Not a chance. But Hazel kept rocking in her polka dot pants. Polka dot pants, sing and dance in your polka dot pants. Oh no, her little brother, Wally Nut, was being a pain in the you-know-what. Would Wally play? Not a chance. Would Mama sing? Not a chance. Would Papa dance? Not a chance. But Hazel kept rocking in her polka dot pants. Polka dot pants, sing and dance in your polka dot pants. Oh no, Hazelnut rocked all alone. So Hazelnut picked up the phone. Hazel knew just what to say. Who did Hazel call that day? Grandma Nut burst through the door. She disco danced across the floor. She said, Grandma loves you through and through, so Grandma Nut's going to rock with you. Polka dot pants, sing and dance in your polka dot pants. Oh, yes. Mama, Papa, and Wally, too, heard that happy hullabaloo. The next thing they knew, they were tapping their feet. Their heads began bopping to the boppable beat. They started to sing, they got up to dance, and that family rocked together in their polka dot pants. Polka dot pants, sing and dance in your polka dot pants. Yeah. So this is the end of the book, but I just want to point out that I am a little bit jealous that this whole family has matching polka dot pants. I wish I had matching polka dot pants with my whole family. You can also go online, and YouTube has a music video of the Nuts Polka Dot Pants song. So that is something fun if you wanted to try that. So our next book that we're going to read is Bootsy Barker Bites. My mother and Bootsy Barker's mother are best friends. When Mrs. Barker comes to visit, she always brings chocolate donuts, fresh strawberries, and Bootsy. First, we have a tea party, when my mother tells Bootsy and me to play in my room. I try to get Bootsy interested in my book about turtles, but Bootsy hates turtles. You're a turtle, howls Bootsy, and I'm a turtle-eating dinosaur. My mother yells, Play nicely, girls. Bootsy yells, We are. I can't yell anything. It's time for the Barkers to go home. We'll be back tomorrow, says Mrs. Barker cheerfully. I tell my mother I don't like playing with Bootsy Barker. My mom tells me I have to learn to get along with all kinds of people. I go to bed and dream that Mrs. Barker moves far away and takes Bootsy with her. But Mrs. Barker and Bootsy never go anywhere except the park, the grocery store. Look, she's trying to kick that dog. Mean old Bootsy. And our house. It's so nice you girls can be friends, says Mrs. Barker as Bootsy leads me to my room. I let Bootsy look at my pet salamander, Charlene. But Bootsy hates salamanders. You're a salamander, screams Bootsy, and I am a salamander-eating dinosaur. Mrs. Barker knocks on the bedroom door. It's time for Bootsy to go home. Tomorrow, says Bootsy, you get to be a worm. That night, I dream that Bootsy accidentally falls off the edge of the world. I try to save her, but it's too late. In the morning, my mother says that she has a wonderful surprise. Bootsy will be staying overnight at our house while her parents are in Chicago. I picture Charlene and me being rushed to the hospital with dinosaur bites. When my mother asks me what Bootsy and I would like for snacks, I can't stand it anymore. Bootsy Barker is a dinosaur, I shout, and she's planning to eat me alive. My mother looks surprised. Sweetheart, she says, tell Bootsy you don't want to play that game. Go to my room and think it over. Charlene and I spend the morning inventing a new game. The doorbell rings. It's the Barkers dropping off Bootsy the dinosaur. Hello, little worm, says Bootsy. I stand up and look Bootsy in the eye. Pardon me, Bootsy. I am not a worm. I am a paleontologist. Do you know what they do? They hunt for dinosaur bones. Would you like to play? Bootsy runs out the front door. She wants to go with her parents. Mrs. Barker says Bootsy will have more fun if she stays at our house. Bootsy throws a tantrum on the sidewalk, so Bootsy's parents take Bootsy to Chicago, which means I don't have to wish Bootsy takes a rocket to outer space. Although, if she does, it's fine with me. The end. All right. I want there to be a sequel where Bootsy Barker wants to be an animal that starts with a B. What could that be? Bootsy Barker is a beaver, or Bootsy Barker is a Bootsy Barker barks. I would read that sequel. All right, so we are going to read our last book now. Okay, The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew DeWalt. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Dear Duncan, all right, listen, I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside of the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm gonna completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan, because I am neither. I am beige, and I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only things I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are tiny rocks. Pebbles. One of those once in a while to give me a break. Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time I'm the same color as the page you were using me on. White. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow, or to fill an empty space between other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. Dear Duncan, I hate being used to draw the outline of things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. That's not fair. When you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons, how about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for two reasons. One is to say, I like my work. Loads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problem. And wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon, because they are driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking. And I can prove I'm the color of the sun, too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on the field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you, the big viner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we are no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Aren't you glad I'm here? Oh, your pal, and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all of those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is I am so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing of the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. Duncan. Okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, tell your little sister that I thank you for using me to color her little princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job staying inside the lines. Now, back to us. Would you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur, a monster, or a cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Hey, Duncan. It's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Naked friend, Peach Crayon. Well, poor Duncan wanted to color. And of course he wanted his crayons to be happy, and that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring and an A+ for creativity. So, let's look back at that picture first. This is beige crayon, you can tell by the tip, and he got some clothes. But if we go back and zoom in, let's look at how Duncan used his crayons. Look, you've got an orange whale and a pink plane. And he used black for the penguins. And you see they have white belly and a white cat in a green ocean. I also liked how he used the sun. So it's a bright sunny day, so the sky is yellow, and then the sun itself is orange. So it's sunny with yellow, and then the sun is orange, so he could make both orange and yellow happy. We've got a beige bear here and a pink pony. And I think Santa's pink with orange, so I think he did a really good job using all of his crayons. And that ends our Voices story time. I hope you had fun.